Good day, everyone. The title of my presentation is Instructional Delivery Performance and Educational Philosophy, Basis for Recruitment and Hiring. Educators are faced with philosophical concerns regarding the essence of teaching and learning. Philosophical principles for addressing issues are well developed, and they offer a crucial basis for exploring our teaching belief. Educational philosophy was not considered by the higher learning institutions as one of the factors to determine the effectiveness of instructional delivery of the teaching forces. A teaching philosophy is a self-reflective statement of one's belief about teaching and learning. It captures one's goals and reason for teaching. Quality instructional delivery, on the other hand, depends on how well they do their work and carries out their teaching plans. A strong governance in schools and good leadership can enable teachers to perform their duties more efficiently and effectively. Evaluation is required to analyze the schools in all respects. Multiple tests will assess the efficiency of instruction. This may be achieved by peers, school principals, or external evaluators by classroom evaluations. Another way is to measure gains in student success or student scores. Teacher self-reports and reviews of classroom artifacts and teacher portfolios are useful in measuring the success of teaching. The faculty member's educational philosophy determines the amount of focus put on learning subjects, even though it concerns the student's own learning goals and objectives. Empirically, a faculty member needs to define or even analyze and refine his or her educational philosophy on which to construct both material and pedagogy as the basis of his or her instructional delivery success. Teaching as a career that affects so many people's lives. A teaching philosophy can and does affect the teaching learning process, that is, contextualizes, frames, and focuses pedagogical activity. The goal of this study is to establish the relationship between the teacher education institution faculty members' educational philosophy and their performance in classroom instructional delivery. Determine faculty member respondents' educational philosophy in terms of area of specialization. Determine the significant relationship between the area of specialization and educational philosophy of faculty member respondents, and to determine the significant relationship between the educational philosophy of the respondents and their instructional delivery performance. Cohen 1999 identified educational philosophical approaches that are currently used in classrooms. They are perennialism, essentialism, progressivism, and reconstructionism. These educational philosophies focus heavily on what we should teach, the curriculum aspects. While Osmond and Craver, 2007, identified five traditional Western philosophies which form the structure of most educational practices. These are idealism, realism, pragmatism, existentialism, and reconstructionism. While Abbs, 1973, as cited by Dusser and Boylan, 2018, analyzes educational philosophies under five headings: perennialism, essentialism, progressivism, reconstructionism, and existentialism. The teacher's educational beliefs and practices affect their teaching behavior. Dobson, 1983, and Largo, 2010. While Tupas and Pendon, 2016, found out that the college faculty were likely to accept reconstructionism, behaviorism, and progressivism as educational philosophies, when taken as a whole and when classified according to sex, age, and area of specializations. The philosophical arena and reading mentioned that existentialism encourages reading by promoting free choice of reading materials and relating decisions to results, by Ediger, 2012. While Yazon and Ang Manaig, 2018, found out that teacher respondents' performance differs significantly when they were grouped according to highest educational attainment, academic rank, and years in the service. Table 1 shows that language teachers are adherents of progressivism, while science faculty members are adherents of information processing. But generally, science and language teachers are both adherents in information processing and behaviorism. Table 2 shows that the classroom instructional delivery performance of the faculty members is very satisfactory, as rated by the students, immediate supervisor, and peer using the National Budget Circular 461. It is a tool that measures the performance of the faculty among state universities and colleges here in the Philippines. I am referring to the teaching performance of the faculty members. Table 3 shows that there is a significant relationship between field of specialization and educational philosophy of the faculty member respondents. Table 4 shows that there is a significant relationship of educational philosophy and the instructional delivery performance of the faculty member respondents. Based on the results of the study, the faculty members are adherents to progressivism, and in terms of area of specialization, language teachers are also adherents to progressivism. Faculty members who are adherents to progressivism perform very satisfactorily in a classroom instructional delivery performance, though the overall performance of the faculty member respondents is very satisfactory. There is a significant relationship between the area of specialization and the educational philosophy of the faculty member respondents. There is also a significant relationship between the educational philosophy of the respondents and their classroom instructional delivery performance. And as a result, it is suggested that when recruiting language and science faculty, the institution's hiring committee should conduct educational philosophy inventory to determine the educational philosophy of the faculty applicants as basis for hiring. Those who are adherents to progressivism may be hired for language teaching and information processing for science teaching. More research needs to be done in this area to broaden the views. Other dimensions of educational philosophies must also be clarified by future scholars or researchers. If possible, factors not investigated must be taken into account to make the study more detailed. Thank you very much for listening. This is Rogelio Murro from Philippines.